Top 25 Payroll Specialist Interview Questions and Answers. In today's competitive job market, being well prepared for an interview is essential, particularly for payroll specialists. This video presents the top 25 interview questions and answers that will help candidates showcase their skills effectively. By exploring these key questions, viewers will gain insights into what employers look for in a payroll specialist. The answers provided will assist candidates in articulating their experience and knowledge confidently during interviews. 1. What reports should a payroll specialist prepare? A payroll specialist should prepare several key reports, including payroll summaries, employee earnings reports, and tax withholding reports. Additionally, they should generate reports for gross to net calculations, payroll liabilities, and year-end reporting such as W-2s and 1099s. Other important reports include timekeeping reports, which reflect hours worked by employees, and garnishment reports to track deductions. These reports are essential for ensuring compliance with tax regulations, providing transparency to management, and offering insights into labor costs and payroll trends. Accurate reporting helps facilitate timely payroll processing and supports financial planning. 2. How do you keep up to date with IRS regulation changes? Keeping up to date with IRS regulation changes involves a multifaceted approach. I subscribe to the IRS newsletter and follow their official website for updates. Joining professional organizations, such as the American Payroll Association, provides access to resources and webinars that cover recent changes. I also participate in local workshops and networking events to exchange information with peers. Social media and relevant online forums serve as additional platforms for real-time updates. Regular training sessions ensure I understand the implications of new regulations on payroll processes. 3. What's included in local taxes withholdings? Local tax withholdings typically include various types of taxes that are mandated by state and local governments. These can encompass income taxes specific to the locality, occupational taxes, and sometimes city or county taxes. In addition, certain jurisdictions may have specific taxes for services or specific industries. It's essential for payroll specialists to be aware of the local tax regulations applicable to their employees, as these can vary significantly from one area to another. Properly calculating and withholding these taxes ensures compliance and prevents potential legal issues for both the employee and employer. 4. What payroll source documents do you need? To effectively manage payroll, essential source documents include employee W-4 forms for tax withholding, timekeeping records such as timesheets or time clock reports, and employment contracts that outline salary and benefits. Additionally, documentation for any deductions or garnishments, such as court orders or benefit enrollment forms, is crucial. Having accurate and complete source documents helps ensure compliance with tax regulations and provides a clear audit trail. Regularly updating these documents with any changes, such as promotions or terminations, is vital for maintaining accurate payroll records. 5. How do you ensure accuracy when entering payroll data? Ensuring accuracy when entering payroll data involves several critical steps. First, I always double-check the source documents for completeness and correctness before data entry. Utilizing payroll software with built-in validation checks helps catch errors early. Additionally, I implement a systematic review process where a second person verifies the entered data. Regular audits of payroll records also help identify discrepancies. I maintain open communication with employees to address any concerns promptly, ensuring that any errors are corrected swiftly and accurately. Continuous training on software updates and regulatory changes further enhances accuracy. 6. Can you describe your experience with payroll software systems? I have extensive experience using various payroll software systems, including ADP, Paychex, and QuickBooks. Each system has unique features that facilitate efficient payroll processing. For instance, I have utilized ADP for automating payroll calculations and tax filings, which greatly reduces manual errors. Additionally, I am familiar with integrating these systems with timekeeping and HR management software, ensuring seamless data flow. Training new team members on these platforms has also been a key part of my role, enhancing their ability to navigate complex payroll processes effectively. 7. How do you handle confidential employee information? Handling confidential employee information requires a strict adherence to privacy policies and procedures. I ensure that all sensitive data is stored securely, using encrypted systems and access controls that limit exposure to authorized personnel only. Regular training on confidentiality and data protection is essential for all team members. I also practice discretion in conversations and avoid discussing personal information in public or unsecured environments. Any breaches or concerns are immediately reported and addressed according to company protocol, ensuring trust and compliance with legal standards. 8. What would you do if an employee claimed they received less money than agreed? If an employee claims they received less money than agreed, I would first listen carefully to their concerns and gather all pertinent details. I would then review the payroll records and documentation related to their pay, including hours worked, any deductions, and agreements made. If a discrepancy is found, I would promptly correct it and issue the necessary adjustments. Communication is key, so I would explain the findings to the employee and ensure they understand the resolution. Additionally, I would implement measures to prevent similar issues in the future, such as enhancing payroll processes and training staff. 9. How do you prioritize tasks when facing multiple deadlines? When facing multiple deadlines, I assess the urgency and importance of each task. I start by listing all tasks and their respective deadlines. Then, I categorize them using a priority matrix to identify which tasks require immediate attention. I focus on high-impact tasks that align with organizational goals first. Utilizing project management tools helps me track progress and stay organized. I also communicate with team members to delegate or collaborate on tasks when necessary. Regularly reviewing my priorities ensures I stay on track and can adjust as needed. 10. Can you explain the difference between exempt and non-exempt employees? Exempt employees are typically salaried and do not receive overtime pay regardless of hours worked. They usually fall under specific classifications defined by the Fair Labor Standards Act, FLSA, such as executive, administrative, or professional roles. Non-exempt employees, on the other hand, are usually hourly workers and are entitled to overtime pay for hours worked over 40 in a week. Understanding this distinction is crucial for compliance with labor laws and ensuring proper payroll processing. Misclassifying employees can lead to legal issues and financial repercussions for the organization. 11. How do you calculate overtime pay? Calculating overtime pay involves determining the employee's regular hourly rate and applying the appropriate overtime rate, typically 1.5 times the regular rate for hours worked over 40 in a workweek. First, identify the standard hours worked, then multiply any hours beyond 40 by the overtime rate. For salaried employees, their weekly salary is divided by the number of hours they are expected to work to find the hourly rate. It's essential to be aware of any state-specific overtime laws that may provide more favorable conditions for employees. Keeping accurate records ensures compliance and proper payment. 12. What steps do you take to ensure payroll compliance with labor laws? Ensuring payroll compliance with labor laws involves several key steps. First, staying informed about federal, state, and local regulations is essential. Subscribing to updates from the Department of Labor and relevant state agencies helps. Second, regularly reviewing payroll processes and documentation is crucial to catch any discrepancies or areas needing improvement. Third, implementing robust payroll software can automate compliance checks and reduce human error. Lastly, conducting periodic audits and training staff on compliance matters ensures everyone is aware of their responsibilities and the latest legal requirements, fostering a culture of adherence. 13. How do you handle payroll discrepancies or errors? Handling payroll discrepancies requires a systematic approach. First, I investigate the issue by reviewing the payroll data and any relevant documentation to identify the source of the error. Communication with the affected employee is crucial. I listen to their concerns and gather any necessary details. After identifying the error, I correct it promptly, ensuring compliance with payroll policies. I keep records of the discrepancy and the resolution process for future reference and training. Finally, I analyze the root cause of the error to implement preventive measures and avoid recurrence, ensuring trust and accuracy in payroll processing. 14. Can you describe your experience with processing garnishments and deductions? In my previous roles, I have managed various types of garnishments, including child support, tax levies, and creditor garnishments. I ensure compliance with state and federal regulations by staying updated on legal requirements and processing guidelines. My experience includes calculating the correct amount to withhold from employees' paychecks while considering their disposable income limits. I maintain accurate records and communicate with employees regarding their deductions, ensuring transparency and understanding. Additionally, I collaborate with legal departments to resolve any discrepancies or issues that may arise during the process. 15. How do you stay organized when managing payroll for multiple departments or locations? Staying organized while managing payroll for multiple departments or locations requires a systematic approach. I utilize payroll software with features that allow for departmental tracking, ensuring all data is easily accessible. Creating a detailed calendar for payroll deadlines helps me prioritize tasks effectively. I implement checklists for each department, ensuring all necessary documents are collected on time. Regular communication with department heads streamlines the process and helps address any concerns swiftly. Additionally, I maintain a centralized file system for easy retrieval of payroll records and reports. 16. What strategies do you use to meet tight payroll deadlines? To meet tight payroll deadlines, I implement several strategies. First, I create a detailed timeline that outlines each phase of the payroll process, ensuring all tasks are completed on schedule. I prioritize tasks based on urgency and importance, which allows me to address critical items first. Utilizing payroll software helps streamline data entry and calculations, reducing processing time. I also maintain open communication with team members and department heads to anticipate any potential issues. Regularly reviewing procedures for efficiency ensures that we are always prepared for tight timelines. 17. How do you handle employee inquiries about their paychecks? When addressing employee inquiries about their paychecks, I prioritize clear communication and prompt responses. First, I listen carefully to their concerns to understand the issue fully. I then review their payroll records, checking for discrepancies or errors in calculations. If necessary, I consult with relevant documentation or systems to verify the details. After gathering the required information, I explain the findings to the employee in a straightforward manner, ensuring they understand any complexities involved. If further action is needed, I guide them on the next steps and follow up to ensure their concerns are resolved satisfactorily. 18. Can you explain the process of preparing and distributing W-2 forms? Preparing and distributing W-2 forms involves several key steps. First, ensure accurate data collection throughout the year, including employee earnings, taxes withheld, and other relevant information. At year-end, generate W-2 forms using payroll software, ensuring compliance with IRS guidelines. Double-check for accuracy, as errors can lead to penalties. Once finalized, distribute the forms to employees by the January 31st deadline. Additionally, submit the required copies to the Social Security Administration, ensuring that they receive the correct format and information. This process is crucial for accurate tax reporting. 19. How do you ensure accurate tax withholdings for different employee classifications? Ensuring accurate tax withholdings for different employee classifications involves several key steps. First, it's essential to classify employees correctly as exempt or non-exempt, as this affects withholding rates. I verify each employee's filing status and number of allowances on their W-4 forms, ensuring they are updated as necessary. Regularly reviewing IRS guidelines keeps me informed about the latest withholding tables and requirements. Additionally, I utilize payroll software that automatically calculates withholdings based on employee classifications, which minimizes errors. Regular training and audits help maintain compliance and accuracy. 20. What experience do you have with year-end payroll reconciliation? Year-end payroll reconciliation is essential for ensuring accuracy in financial reporting and compliance. I have extensive experience in reviewing all payroll records to ensure that every employee's earnings, deductions, and withholdings are accurately accounted for. This includes reconciling W-2s with payroll data to confirm that all amounts reported to the IRS align with what has been processed throughout the year. I also collaborate with accounting teams to address any discrepancies and prepare final reports for audit purposes. Staying organized during this busy period is crucial, and I utilize checklists and software tools to manage the reconciliation process efficiently. 21. How do you handle payroll for employees working in multiple states? Handling payroll for employees working in multiple states requires a thorough understanding of each state's tax laws and regulations. First, I ensure that the employee's work location is accurately documented to determine the appropriate state tax withholdings. I stay updated on the varying tax rates, filing requirements, and any reciprocal agreements between states. It is essential to correctly allocate wages and withholdings according to where the work is performed. I also maintain clear communication with employees regarding their tax obligations and provide support for any necessary filings in different states. 22. Can you describe your experience with auditing payroll records? Auditing payroll records involves reviewing and verifying payroll data to ensure accuracy and compliance with regulations. My experience includes performing regular audits to check for discrepancies, such as incorrect hours, misclassifications, or unauthorized changes. I utilize audit software to streamline the process, allowing for detailed reports and trend analysis. This practice not only helps identify issues but also promotes transparency and accountability within the payroll department. I collaborate closely with HR and finance teams to resolve findings promptly and implement corrective actions when necessary. 23. How do you stay calm and focused during high-pressure payroll periods? Staying calm and focused during high-pressure payroll periods involves several strategies. First, I prioritize tasks by breaking down the payroll process into smaller, manageable steps. Creating a checklist helps track progress and ensures nothing is missed. Additionally, I maintain open communication with team members to delegate tasks effectively and share the workload. Practicing mindfulness techniques, such as deep breathing, aids in staying centered. Finally, I ensure a well-organized workspace and minimize distractions, enabling me to concentrate better during critical times. 24. What steps do you take to prevent payroll fraud? To prevent payroll fraud, I implement several key measures. First, I establish strict access controls, ensuring only authorized personnel can access payroll systems and sensitive information. Regular audits of payroll records help identify discrepancies early. Additionally, I conduct thorough background checks on employees involved in payroll processing. Incorporating dual approval processes for significant changes and transactions adds another layer of security. Training staff on fraud awareness and encouraging them to report suspicious activities fosters a culture of vigilance. Regularly updating software and maintaining robust data security practices are also critical to safeguarding against potential threats. 25. How would you improve the efficiency of a payroll process? Improving the efficiency of a payroll process can be achieved through several strategies. First, automating routine tasks with payroll software reduces manual errors and saves time. Implementing a cloud-based system allows for easier access to information and collaboration across departments. Regular training sessions for payroll staff ensure they are familiar with the latest tools and regulations. Additionally, streamlining data entry by integrating timekeeping systems with payroll can minimize discrepancies. Establishing clear protocols for document management and employee inquiries also enhances workflow and reduces delays. As you prepare for your payroll specialist interview, understanding these top questions and their answers can significantly boost your confidence and performance. By familiarizing yourself with the key responsibilities and challenges of the role, you'll be better equipped to showcase your skills and experience. Remember, effective communication and a clear understanding of payroll processes are crucial. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Your support helps us create more valuable resources for aspiring payroll specialists like you.